Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Dave Stieb gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off the night for the White Sox, center fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Pilar. 1 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Ready now for the White Sox, Harold Baines, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. One there, on to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. White Sox 0. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Number 34, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading up for
first.
Toronto, right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next to bat for Toronto, Yangervis Solarte. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Pillar aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to left. Polka has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So coming to the plate, Roberto Alomar. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And there goes Pillar. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Polka. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And the throw in gets away from him.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Joe Carter.
Now at the plate, Joe Carter. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 2-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Paul Konerko. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss by Konerko as he's retired for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Louis Aparicio. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Solarte over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, number 18.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Palka. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. Solarte is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Justin Smoak now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
First baseman, Justin Smoak.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hawker is after it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yoan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able to play with that baseball, quick hands, dynamic defender, switch hitter with pop from the both sides. 5-tool talents do not come around too often like this guy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Randal Grichuk.
Here's Randal Grichuk. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Grichuk, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Up next for Chicago, Omar Narvaez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. High pop up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now in the box, Yoan Moncada. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Carter is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting ninth, third baseman number 24, Matt Davidson.
Ready now, Matt Davidson. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He flied out leading off the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Carter is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Russell Martin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
1-1. He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Fouled off. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Kevin Pillar.
Riding in once again, Kevin Pillar. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Here comes the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-1 the count to Pillar. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Polka looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Stepping in now, Yangervis Solarte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. Narvaez shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We're through 3 north of the border. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Baines, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Harold Baines.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. Carter is in pursuit. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he's safe.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
So digging in now, Frank Thomas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
The 0-1 on its way. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. One and two to Frank Thomas. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Baines stands at second with no outs. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grichuk giving chase. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Paul Konerko comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And he fouls this one off. On a good pitch there, gets Konerko swinging for out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Louis Aparicio, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Aparicio, a 25-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now another 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Hit in the air to left. Carter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, Roberto Alomar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Roberto Alomar.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in, Daniel Palka. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 18.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to center field. Richard is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Tulowitzki is calling for it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Rendell Grichuk, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Rendell Grichuk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Digging in now, Russell Martin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Davidson,
Leading off
as
for the
they'll
White
look
Sox.
to get something going
Third
here and
baseman,
even this game up.
Matt Davidson.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Carter ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Avisail Garcia hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that one just missed outside. Ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Digging in once again, Harold Baines. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fouled off. Garcia, base runner at first with 1 out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
And they just don't want to deal with Big Frank here, so they'll give him first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready once again, Paul Konerko, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Louis Aparicio. Push to the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And now back to the leadoff spot for the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped him up. Thomas is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Now to the plate, Yangervis Solarte. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hawker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, 2nd baseman, Roberto Alomar.
So stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box, Daniel Palka. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. So 1-1. Is a fastball that misses. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw down to first, 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
In now, Omar Narvaez. Lifted the other way to left center. Grichuk shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. Carter on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Stepping up now, Joe Carter. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Davidson. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. Last time through was a base hit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. 1-1 the count. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Juan Minaya will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Juan Minaya.
Here's Kendrys Morales. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two. Now the 2-0 in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-0. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jose Abreu will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 79, Jose Abreu.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
So here is Avisail Garcia, fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's wide, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk is underneath this one. 2 gone. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Stepping into the box, Harold Baines. He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Danny Farquhar.
Tim Anderson has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 7, Tim Anderson.
Stepping in for the Jays, Russell Martin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-1 home to Martin. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Aparicio fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Baines moving in. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
In now, Yangervis Solarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Farquhar is on the shorter side as a right-handed pitcher at 5'9" tall. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So 1-1 is low and outside for a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Digging in, Frank Thomas. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Frank Thomas.
First offering on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Two and 0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0. He's outside for a ball. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the ninth inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Paul Konerko will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed 2. The 1-0 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 is laid off of for ball number 3. Thomas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Yeah. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. 3-2 full count. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So striding forward now, Louis Aparicio. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses, ball one. Runners on first with one down. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. So 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pilar calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 18.
At the plate, Daniel Palka, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out with the man at first. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Thomas heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Alomar will put this one away, and the side is retired. Sox get one on the RBI double. Home half of the ninth coming up. All tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Stepping in, Joe Carter, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Here's Justin Smoak now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Cutter low. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Third baseman, number 7, Tim Anderson.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
2 balls, 1
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
No outs, nobody on. Missed with a slider.
Yep, 3-1.
Full count now, 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder, Avisail.
So here is Avisail Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to Smoke. Gets a double play. Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. At the plate, Harold Baines. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the White Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Jay Sprott makes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Kendrys Morales will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Morales.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Devin Travis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Devin Travis.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes this the other way to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to count to Tulo now. Fry, a native Oregonian. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Danny Farquhar claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jace Fry records the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.